Hello, hello. Welcome to our masterclass today. My name is Heather. I am a business coach for nurses. I have been in online business now for 6.5 years. I started out with a health and wellness company, grew it to a full-time income that allowed me to leave nursing 4.5 years ago. And then I decided I wanted to start my own business. I wanted to be able to have more freedom in what I created, the programs that I had, the offers, the pricing, all of that. So I started my own business at the end of January 2020. I hit 15,000 in that first month, and it's just gone up from there. So what I specialize in is helping other nurses start and grow an online coaching business to multiple six figures for more freedom. I have worked with over 200 nurses in the last 2 years, and I'm so passionate about what I do. I absolutely love it. So as you are joining, be sure to comment below where you're from. Tell us hello, say hi. Really excited to see you. If you're catching the replay, do a hashtag replay. So excited to tell you all of my juicy secrets about group coaching today. This is going to absolutely change your life. So I'm really excited to share this with you today. That's a little background on me. So I love what I do. I'm a business coach for nurses. The reason why I started online coaching is I felt like there was something missing. I felt like I had so much more potential. I wanted to help people on a deeper level. I wanted to be able to have more time with my family. I wanted to have a more flexible schedule, be able to work from home, and also have more freedom. Also not have a capped income. I wanted to be able to earn as much as I wanted to. I wanted to be able to be a provider for my family, for my kids, if something ever happened to my husband. It's really important for me to be able to provide for my family. So really excited to share with you today how I got started with one-on-one coaching and how I was able to transition into group. So my first year of business was 2020. I started out with all one-on-one coaching. Something happened in my personal life where I wasn't at a place where I could scale or put a whole lot of time and effort into my business, and yet I was still able to bring in 200,000 in my first year. But what I did was I transitioned to group coaching in January of 2021. At that time, I was earning around 20,000 a month in cash. And when I transitioned into group, it allowed me to grow to 100K months by November. So in less than a year, I was able to get from 20K months to 100K months with group coaching. So this is why it's so powerful. It also freed up so much of my time. It increased my client satisfaction. It increased their accountability. It brought in far more income. So if you're a coach right now, if you're doing all one-on-one and you're not seeing the income that you want, I strongly recommend, first of all, hiring a mentor who's done what you want to do, because they're able to shorten your learning curve tremendously and help you get there a lot faster. And second of all, transitioning into group coaching will be able to help you get to those high cash months. I'm talking 20K and beyond. And it's absolutely possible. But if you're doing all one-on-one, you're going to burn yourself out, especially if you're doing client calls every single week. So these are things that I work with my clients on. Really important to, to be able to transition and make changes in our businesses. That's what's going to allow us to continue to grow, continue to rise, continue to increase our income, our impact, to be able to help more people. So really important to learn new things, implement them, and then tweak as needed. Truly, entrepreneurship is a lot of experimentation, to be quite honest. We have to try things out, see how they work, see if we like them, see if we don't, see what the results are. So really excited to share this with you today. If you're just joining us, be sure to say hello in the comments. Tell us where you're from. Tell us what type of nursing you've done. We'd love to hear more about you. So when it comes to transitioning from one-on-one into group, what I find is a lot of nurse coaches and health coaches, they feel like they can't because their clients are telling them a lot of personal information and maybe some health-related information. Another reason why a lot of coaches don't transition into group is because they think they're going to have to lower their prices. So both of those assumptions are wrong, and I will tell you why. The first is, when you bring a group of people together, You can still have really strict confidentiality rules. You can make sure that it's in your contract, and they're going to share what they feel like they want to share. They also understand that they're in a group, so they're probably not going to share like their deepest, darkest problems. But that also frees up a lot of your like emotional intake, right? Because sometimes when we work one-on-one with clients, every once in a while we'll have a client who kind of just they have maybe not the best energy, and it kind of brings us down. So that's really the benefit of transitioning into a group, because everybody, what I've found in my experience is that everyone keeps it very positive and very professional, which is what we want, because we don't want to have to be dealing with like drama and a lot of like emotional type things. So that's a huge benefit of group. And then you don't need to lower your prices. You can keep them the same. Absolutely. So this is a huge mistake, because if you continue to do one-on-one and that's all you ever do, it will cap your income. You will be capped because there are only so many hours in the week. There's only so many clients that you can take as one-on-one clients. And so if you really want to get to those high cash months, it's going to be transitioning into group. And there's different ways to do groups. You can have smaller groups, bigger groups. It's really up to you and your style. But just really important to understand that, you know, one-on-one is going to be trading your time for money, basically. So transitioning to group coaching is going to allow you to have like way more free time, more clients, more income, more accountability. It's going to improve the community feel. So you're going to be able to create like a tribe, more client satisfaction, and less drama. So those are all the things that it will do for you. So it's absolutely amazing. So I have 3 ways for you to be able to transition into group coaching. The first is you're going to make the decision, right? Like before we can do anything in life, we have to make the decision. We have to decide that this is what we're going to be doing moving forward. So I want you to implement and take what I teach and make it happen, and make that decision and then take the action. So it's actually really easy to transition to group. And once you do, you'll wish you had done it a lot sooner. So this is what I recommend. This is what I do with my clients. You know, on discovery calls, I just let them know that they will be with 3 or 4 other nurses. And then what we do is we figure out what days and times of the week are best for them for a call. And then what I do is I pair them up with other nurses who can do the same time. So you can do the same thing, and then once you have the number of people you want in your group, then you can have your first call. So just let them know that it's going to be, it might be 2 or 3 weeks before we have our first call, because I'm just going to be, you know, gathering these other women so that they're ready to start with us, and they're going to be cool with it, I promise. So just letting them know that you're going to stay in touch with them, and then that you'll be getting started in a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. So really easy to do, and then you just have them all come to the call at the same time. It will free up so much of your time, and it's amazing. And my clients love it. They love the sisterhood. They love the tribe of nurses. They love our community. It's such a cool thing to watch them connect, to collaborate, to support each other on social media, to share tips and advice with each other, to share feedback of what's working for them, to be able to share in their struggles with each other. It's really created such an amazing community for my clients, and I love it. I love being able to connect them together. So the number 2 thing to transition to group coaching is you need to remember not to lower your price. Okay, so just because you are moving into like a small group, or maybe if you want to even coach like 10 to 20 people at a time, you absolutely can. But just know that you don't need to lower your price. This is why I teach high ticket coaching, and this is why high ticket coaching is so lucrative, because we can absolutely still charge high prices for the incredible support that they're going to get, right? Like people care about their results. And if you look at retention, retention is really results times community equals retention. So if you want to have long-lasting clients and a lot of retention, it's going to be really important for you to create a community and to get your clients amazing results. So number 3 is really important to have strict confidentiality rules. This is what I do in my small groups. You know, I express verbally to them, really important to not be copying each other's work or stealing each other's audiences. And really important that we keep everything confidential in here. Also super important to have that in your contract. So every client who signs to work with you has agreed in writing that they're going to keep it all confidential. That's going to be very important. So having a very strong contract in place that's been drafted by an attorney and not a contract that you got from the internet or from a coaching program. You're going to want a strong, solid contract drafted by an actual attorney. So those are the ways that you can transition into group. See, it's really quite simple. So the first is just making that decision, figuring out what times works for them, letting them know it'll start in about 3 weeks or so. Number 2 is don't lower your price, keep it the same, and continue to increase prices over time. And then number 3, strict confidentiality, verbally as well as written. Really important to do that. So if you want to know how to keep clients organized, like how do I keep their assignments organized? How do I create a program for all of these clients at the same time? What platform should I use to do this? That's exactly what I teach my clients. If you want to know how to price your group offer or your program, that's exactly what I teach my clients. Also, if you want to know how to grow into a leader who can handle a group of people, that is what I teach my clients. If you need to know, where can I find a contract or an attorney who can help me put this specific language in that I need? What are the other things that I need to have in my contract to protect me as a nurse and as a coach, as a licensed healthcare professional? What do I need to have in my contract? That's exactly what I teach my clients. I also have an attorney who works specifically with my registered nurses, my nurse practitioners, physician assistants, all of my healthcare professionals to make sure that you are safe, that your license is protected, and that we have all the wording that we need to in your contract. So those are the exact things that I help with my clients. So if you're looking and you want more details, you want to learn all the specifics on group coaching of what that would look like and how to put the program together, how to put the platform together, how to keep it all organized, how to structure it, that's exactly what I teach my clients. So it really depends on where you're at in your journey. So I have a few options for you now. If you feel like you're complete, you're like, this is awesome, thank you so much for this information, then I will see you later. If you would love to hear how I can help you make a shit ton of money, you can stay on the call. So here's a few ways you can work with me. What I do is I teach nurses how to start and grow an online high-ticket coaching program to multiple 6 figures for more freedom. So if you want to make 20, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100,000 months cash, I can teach you how to do that because I have done it. And I've done it almost entirely by myself without a team. And it's all organic. I don't do any paid advertising. I don't do anything like secret behind your back that I don't teach you how to do. Every single thing that I teach my clients how to do is exactly what I do. I teach you exactly what works for me, and I teach you exactly how to do it. So that's me. That's what I do. So here's 3 ways that you can work with me. And it really just depends on where you're at in your journey. So if you are brand new, if you are a nurse working at the bedside and you want to replace your income, you are tired of being burnt out and stressed, you're tired of 12-hour shifts, you're tired of all of the corporate management nonsense, you're tired of not feeling like you're making a difference in people's lives, like you really want to go deeper and give people lasting transformations. If you want to help get out of that like Western medicine of pushing pills and pharmaceuticals, this is an incredible opportunity for you to step into coaching. This is the best time ever to be in online coaching in the history of mankind because of the pandemic and because of how things are today with virtual online learning and coaching. It is exploding right now more than ever. Now is the time to get in. This will absolutely change your life. It has absolutely changed our lives. I went from, earning $3,000 a month as a full-time ICU nurse for 3 years And now I'm hitting $80,000 to $100,000 months with online high ticket coaching. I have multiple clients who have left the bedside with their businesses. I have dozens of clients who have earned anywhere from $3,000 to $20,000 within 3 weeks of launching while working with me. So as you can see, it is very lucrative if you know how to do it right. So that's where it comes in, the importance of having a mentor who has done it, who can teach you how to do it as well. So when I tell you that you're going to get a return on investment when working with me, it is absolutely 100% true. You have the potential of creating a 7-figure business by working with me, because I'm only a few months away from a 7-figure business. So I can teach you how to get here. I teach you everything that I've done to get to where I'm at today. So if you are just starting out and you're at the bedside and you have thought about coaching, you would love to get into coaching, or maybe you've taken like a nurse coaching program, but they didn't teach you how to get clients or how to build your business. That's what the Elite Nurse Coach Business Academy does for you. It puts the pieces all together so you can take what you've learned in your certification programs with your nursing experience and how to turn it into a profitable and successful high ticket coaching business. This is where we grow your online presence. We create your program, your packaging, your pricing, how long you want to work with clients. We get crystal clear on your niche. So if you have no idea at this point who you would coach or what you would coach on, that's exactly what I help you figure out. It's actually one of my specialties. It's something that I'm really good at because I have been in the online space now for almost 7 years. I'm very familiar with what works, what doesn't work, what people want to see, what's going to get you the clients that you need for a consistent, sustainable, profitable coaching practice online that is 100% remote, that allows you freedom, flexibility, time with your family, the ability to travel. So if that's what you're looking for and you want to sign those high-paying clients and replace your nursing income, that is our Elite Nurse Business Coach Academy. So if you're interested in more details about that, you can comment below Academy and I can get you details on that. The second way to work with me is if you are a former client and you're like, oh, I loved working with Heather. I would love to work with her again. How can I work with her again? How can I be in her space and her proximity again? I loved that energy. I loved the momentum that she gave me. I loved that feeling of being so submitted, and I loved that rush of like all the clients I was signing when I was with her. Then I have our Elite Mastermind for you. The Elite Mastermind is a place where you get to come every other week on a Zoom call with me and the other Mastermind ladies. And this is where we talk about anything you want to talk about. So you get 100% support, you get the connection. It's like family, and it's amazing. So the third way to work with me is one-on-one private coaching. So I just filled a spot this week. So excited to start working with Eliza. And my one-on-one private coaching is for the advanced coach. So this is someone who has an established business, or maybe they have been trying to grow their business for a year or two or more, but they still don't have any clients and they're really lost. Or you might even have paying clients, but you want to take it to the next level. You really want to get to like 50K months. You want to be the breadwinner for your family, and you want to take it at a faster pace than our academy goes. This is for you. So if you were just like ready to fly, ready to run, ready to get to a freaking 100K cash months, my one-on-one coaching private container is for you. So if you're interested in learning more about the mastermind or private coaching, just drop that into the comments. You can either say mastermind or you can say private coaching, and I can get you details after the call. So those are the 3 ways to work with me. So there's something for everybody, whether you've worked with me or not, whether you have a business or not, and what level of proximity and speed you want to run at. So let me know how I can help with any questions. I hope that this has helped you tremendously today. So excited for you to jump in and start to implement and transition into group coaching. It will change your life. It will change your business. And I'm so excited for where you're headed. So thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Let me know how I can help with anything. Take care.